My mom asked if I'd met my replacement yet. I didn't know I was being replaced. I was visiting my parents for Sunday dinner like I did every week when mom dropped that bomb while stirring gravy at the stove. I laughed because I thought she was joking about getting a new pet or something. What replacement? She didn't look up. The girl your father and I have been mentoring from church. She's everything we wish she would have been. My fork stopped halfway to my mouth. Dad kept eating like nothing was happening. She's pre-med at the state university. Mom continued like she was reading a resume. Volunteers at the hospital on weekends. Sings in the choir. Beautiful manners. Her parents died when she was 16 and she's been on her own ever since. I sat there stunned. You're mentoring someone? For 8 months now. Dad finally spoke. Honestly, it's been refreshing. She actually appreciates what we do for her. I felt like I'd been punched. I was a marketing manager. I owned my own condo. I visited them every single week without fail. But apparently that wasn't enough because I didn't become a doctor like they wanted. The next few weeks I started noticing things I'd missed. Photos on the mantle had been rearranged. My graduation picture was gone, replaced by one of my parents standing with a girl I'd never seen before. She looked maybe 22 with long dark hair and a perfect smile. I found my old bedroom had been completely redecorated. My posters and books were boxed in the closet. New bedding, new curtains, a diffuser on the nightstand. She stays over sometimes, Mom said when I asked, when she's too tired to drive back to campus. I checked their social media that night. My mother had posted dozens of photos with this girl. Our sweet Ingrid, one caption read. So proud of our girl, said another. There were comments from relatives I recognized. Not one person asked who she was or why my parents were suddenly parenting a stranger. Thanksgiving came and I drove over like always. But when I walked in, Ingrid was already there wearing an apron helping Mom in the kitchen like she'd done it 100 times before. Oh, you actually came, Mom said. Not hello, not happy Thanksgiving. Just surprised that I showed up to my own family's holiday dinner. Ingrid smiled at me with this look I couldn't read. I've heard so much about you. Your parents talk about you sometimes. Sometimes. I'd been their daughter for 31 years. At dinner, the conversation revolved entirely around Ingrid, her grades, her research project, her volunteer work. Every time I tried to contribute, Mom would redirect. That's nice, dear. Anyway, Ingrid, tell them about your professor. Dad carved the turkey and gave Ingrid the first slice, the piece he always gave me. After dinner, I found Mom in the kitchen alone. Can we talk about what's happening here? Mom sighed like I was being difficult. What's happening is your father and I finally have someone who appreciates us. Someone who calls just to say thank you. Someone who actually wants our advice instead of rolling her eyes. I visit every single week. Out of obligation, Mom snapped. Ingrid genuinely loves us. She chose us. You were just stuck with us. I felt tears burning. I'm your daughter, and she's the daughter we deserved. Mom turned back to the dishes. We're updating our will next month. I stood there frozen.